ankomo no enso ewo eye efie Obi, good morning. How to say?
Yeah, come on.
I would say we can so be come on.
Oh yeah. I mean, say again, you have another big game. I lose now. You're coming back. I think the positive signs in my Chelsea phone.
Yeah, very, very positive.
Barca phone
because they're more than third.
Barca phone and open my friend Mayari. Barca phone offside back open and Mayari.
I don't know how. Guys, I don't know. So that one no.
Offside back Barca phone up to Mayari.
Na Korea name one team. Barca phone kasa. Fede su sadad na shen kofo ya. Chire din. Susu da wanum. Ese o chama di bi animo to ala. Barca phone susu da wanum o. Susu da wanum o.
Me in Boma or Asbury Hospital. I was here now with me and
Cha.
And I'm so
sleepless night.
Barca phone we be no common kwejuma. Because it's hard right. So we have a search ska.
Yes, yes, you.
Asia Siko is going to start 281 hash MRN fee. Me ma wa enjoy content no na over be jiska so go bottom. Bro ya no eduru one is star 281 hash insure FM option no. O fan we number of ticket out per ba could be a better just about 5 Ghana cedis per. Michelle Chani Bebre regardless of region or whether we Ashanti and Asa Timika via the multi TV decoders no. So share. So you even far from here chat. Usika ne buy mobile money, Vodafone, MTN, BBA beba Telecel, and MTN, e beba Michelle chat. Nenge bidi. Of course, Rich. Me ma be jina hede. E wi mche dwumadi private one no. E da makoma so. Na nipa issues etimisi impofrim nyema bi timisi ese unya a private plane a e do betu kwan. Especially with Kroma area Michelle. Obi anywhere yes e dwuma ne chen Magdan. In fact, in terms of aviation, nobody comes close to Magdan. Now, your private aviation, you're the man. You a proper escort. Magdan Aviation. Inti. Say, baby, I free hotel, baby, I will have a airport or a far flight. You be escort, big one. Traffic is same being what we do airport or come. Who do airport as well? Your private entrance. I will be a member who was saying, we say, the Nipe bin a year in our person to flight to 82 Paya. A very, very good private place. Nipe any so. No, I could rem. Now, Unya be Ram Magdan lounge on Nasa, what's now chain one for flights now. You duty free shop. I'll bet me to a and be was snacky be wadi na bibia kama ye lounge one yet no so no e very comfortable cozy and a baby as a what's nasi ahoto so ne ahojojo e wo so bebri e ma na oti wonu ma wo training na say mre no so na say wo sorry na kwotena wo flight no ma ye di Maybach car na ye friend Maybach no enu mu na wotena na ye de wako apron no so akwotena wo flight mu na wako fa wo bibia na bibia kama your private room also for your VVIP clients na ho no Magdan dear. A simple idea in your account. Yes, comfort is very important. Into your dependable private aviation solution. Your dependable private aviation solution. And a Magdan Edema. Which your room. Now there is a lot to talk about in terms of the analysis. This weekend, the biggest game in Europe, obviously, was at Stamford Bridge. Now, Rich, who in BB? It was a serious tactical battle between the two managers. The undertones of the match did remind us a Pep Guardiola assistant in the past to be in an Asia or touchline one. Now, before the game, I chanced on an article from Julian Baleg. I read a personal autobiographer for Lionel Messi and also Enzo Maresca down for power. Now, on my some small insights before the game. Maybe it would have been more exciting to talk about that in Chelsea TV video, but still, people say, "Mini for watching." But like I say, Abra Enzo Maresca Ekokushia Chelsea sporting directors for the very first time. Or can I say, Mitchell, what can say? Chelsea team no more building. Whether or no Maresca ends up as the coach, or he doesn't end up as the coach or manager for Chelsea, that squad will dominate England in the next 5 to 10 years or catch them. Then Enzo Maresca go through the system. One thing I mean, say, and then Obi and the many say, Enzo Maresca will go see you. No, so watch Chelsea matches in and he could view an analysis for almost every Chelsea player with team in him. Indeed, they were also excited with that. Chelsea were considering Thomas Frank and Kenny McKenna at the time. But Enzo Maresca catch up say, oh no, the next set of interview don't be someone in the yano. And now the obetini back. Or wait to free Leicester. I'm back to London to come and do that interview because we're booking a planned holiday with Onene Busia. Now on Fana Busia Semun Diagro. Into Onene Rene Echo Spain in Marbella. Into Chelsea for no. Almost power than the money back on Marbella Honum. The next day he will fly and come back to London. Now in Chelsea for 1 year. When Enzo Maresca the next day left Koba Honuma or Koba Marbella, and at Chelsea for na the chair when Stanley Stewart, Baghdad Egbali, ne Todd Bowley, a form of private jet straight to Marbella. And Enzo Maresca baby on the holiday. Yes, so Mudru on my papa Nanka said he just shook hands with him. And I'm catching the Juman 1 year the mouth. We believe say we are a very good coach, but also what he has said you were a partner to us in a Juman year, you know, and so we will get success. And now was a big question for Chelsea and Enzo Maresca team. But for me, I think that it was a huge tactical battle between the two managers. And a lot of respect to Mikel Arteta, a lot of respect to Enzo Maresca. There was a lot of similarities in what the two managers wanted to do. Adiana Maresca person here without the ball. Any idea na Mikel Arteta person here without the ball were similar. Adiana na Enzo person here with the ball. Any idea na Mikel Arteta person here with the ball were similar. And we will get into that analysis for you. First tactical switch at Chelsea here, even before the game started, was the planner. Not Chelsea for any come. Say Enyadi Ombe starting Abrantia Yefero, Rhys James at left back or force him to play at right back. Your code gave him pay. Chelsea started Abrantia Yefero, first almost started Abrantia Yefero, Malo Gusto, then played Marco Correa. See, be a tactical board down. Who was it? Abrantia Yefero, Marco Correa was on the left. Then Malo Gusto was on the right. Then it's on him. About with Abrantia Yefero, Levi Cole. Then played with Arteta Feno, Wesley Fofana as the two centre-back pair. Of course, Robert Sanchez will post him. Adia Bakwa Sanchez are accustomed to everything that Chelsea does. Our Chelsea Football Club team on him. Chelsea fans need to say, say Enzo Maresca ball no ball. Most of the times, now saying Enzo Fernandez ain't be more tactical board. Onya be more. And Kamera Koye say Chelsea boni Fiifi for him now. Romeo Lavia, any Arteta friend Moise Caicedo in a channel Fiifi. Now, Enzo Maresca explaining say what he wanted was the defensive balance of the middle of the park. Ubenya Arteta friend Romeo Lavia, any Moise Caicedo in the middle of the park. Rich Chelsea here no ball any more no. Obviously, Nicolas Jackson, Pedro Neto, any Arteta friend in Noni Madueke. So this is what I was trying to explain to you. In Chelsea's 4-3-3. Instead of Neuer against Manchester United, or Rhys James on the left-hand side, or dropping Rhys James, brought back Marco Correa into the team, then a double pivot of our branch friend Romeo Lavia, and Moise Caicedo, then Cole Palmer as the 10. On the right, Noni Madueke, on the left, our branch friend Pedro Neto, to form the base of Chelsea at Shoreham. Now, Mikel Arteta also got Declan Rice back into the team. When our branch friend Martin Odegaard back into the team. Into the Arsenal game was another 4-3-3, but this time William Saliba, Gabriel Magalhaes, Abrantia Yefreno, Julian Timber, then on the other side Benjamin White in the middle of the park, Thomas Partey, Abrantia Yefreno, Declan Rice sitting in the middle of the park, having Abrantia Yefreno, Martin Odegaard in the middle of the park as a 10. Then on the left and on the right, the wingers to Bukayo Saka and Abrantia Yefreno, Gabriel Martinelli with Kai Havertz leading the line. So even nominally. Not Chelsea for any Arsenal for set up were the same. Now it was what will change in the variations in possession, any out of possession. Then at Chelsea Bayes Onyabona, then Arsenal Bayes Onyabona. How will both of them exploit each other's weaknesses in and out of possession? And Mikel said, in the lead up to the game, I said the Chelsea biggest chance will come from how they will exploit Arsenal's rest defense. Because Yakaniha. Say, one of the best things for English Premier League are adding for you to break them down. Hey, Arsenal Football Club. Now, hybrid, mid block, low block, 4-4-2, base no field for them. Adding for you to play through them. And how were Chelsea going to do that? Game starts from the beginning of the game to the 26th minute. In build up, Chelsea decided to build with a 3. But 3 of them building. Wesley Fofana and FBM by the 26th minute. maybe a Wesley Fofana gyina. Then look at the left hand side. Baby a branch friend Marco Cray gyina. Then the tool to build right in front of the 6-yard box was a branch friend Robert Sanchez and then Levi Cole. Chelsea is planning and say, "Inka beat Arsenal to press." You can see, say, in this area, Chelsea tries to make play out from the back. Arsenal ever be pressing. Now Arsenal had 2 excellent press schemes. Say Chelsea for a use Robert Sanchez. Young more aggressive. You throw in more numbers in the press zone area more. You turning the possession on from here. Then we can hit Chelsea. Chelsea who is an internal. The plan was never to go to Moise Caicedo or Romeo Lavia. But you saw him as a decoy. Now switch the ball about left Hase. Say ball become Marco Cray and sir or the bottom left corner of your screen now. You will see that a branch friend Kopama will also pop up to come and play more like a left player. Now you need Arsenal for here, Richardo. Arsenal a very brilliant side. This is when Chelsea have been able to play through Arsenal press. But say Bonnie be do Fifi on Masia. Kopama without the ball. Thomas Partey air shadow marker. I say, oh my mechanic kakra. But Bonnie be do Fifi na beka love ya ne Caicedo sape aggressive. Then you see that Declan Rice, Thomas Partey, they will be aggressive in central areas to try and win the ball in this area and prevent Abranche Freddy Kopama from winning the ball and then turning over possession. I thought say that was an excellent game plan from Arsenal for them. Arsenal sat in the mid block 4-4-2. Young locking Fifi on them. Young preventing Chelsea for them from having loads of the possession. Young put through game with Fifi for them. Then we can impose ourselves in the game. Chelsea's biggest threat in the game throughout was how to get out of the blocks of Arsenal for them. Send on behalf Arsenal for them caught in the 4-4-2 mid blocker. How can Chelsea play out from that area? How will Chelsea hit the reach? This is something that also happened. Anytime Chelsea were able to play from the first phase to the second phase, Omunyaba do this area. In Arsenal's 4-4-2, the plan was for Odegaard and Abranche friend Kai Havertz to block the passing lanes from Abranche friend Lavia and Abranche friend Maresca'S Caicedo. Senegal Chelsea cannot find them. It is consistently, you will see that Declan Rice, any Abranche friend Malo Gustoso. Then on the other side, which is out of your picture, you will see that Thomas Partey consistently was on Cole Palmer. Say, you started game, no? Because Enzo Maresca Ambo regimes need to know. It means that Malo Gusto was playing in the right half space. Oh, so like as a right number 10. Chelsea Kitabona. Then on the left hand side, Abranche friend Kopama became the left number 10 on the other side. So Chelsea Nyapona say, I'm blocky passing in with Fifi. Then you see that Thomas Partey will come and cover shadow Abranche friend Kopama. Then Declan Rice will do same to Abranche friend Malo Gusto, blocking all the passing lanes to Chelsea number 10. Now, this is where, say, apart from tactics, only coaches for needing Koma. On the catch, I say, don't ever renege on the quality of a player. That only coach, we can be the best tactical brain. But Rich, say player need to pack swa. Nyaka, how good the player is. Player on the IQ to say, the cognitive ability to say. In times like this, Yachan will part to say, oh, Boma Lavia. But you're blocking Lavia passing lane. Okay, and here, Boma Kopama. You're blocking Kopama passing lane. How then do you progress the ball? What's the example number the man Arsenal? In this time, that is where the quality of Chelsea's 2 centre backs were very, very important. Me sure so be or share give me BPR. Very, very familiar with this picture. Central circle any. Abranche friend Wesley Fofana any. Consistently, anytime Arsenal sat very compact to move for the man. No, I'm not preventing Chelsea from playing through them. There were 2 options. Chelsea were 2 centre backs. Abako are very good at ball carrying. You forward inflation on them. We have creating breaking lines now. Then we'll create chances from that. Then the other one in Abranche friend Levi Cola, on where the pass master, he will rather pass to break the lines. This is a clear example of Abranche friend Wesley Fofana picking the ball from deep, carrying it to Arsenal for them. Then adding Abranche friend Kai trying to close him down. And Chelsea are freaky. Consequently, and it was the same for Arsenal. Arsenal so build up. Sometimes Partey will come in between the 2 centre backs. Number 3. Sometimes Orientimia now comes as part of the back three. Then they will move Benjamin White inside. Now, Benjamin White's not moving inside. No. The plan was that say Benjamin White about Pedro Neto will follow him. The Pedro Neto follow the Fiifi-Manfred. There is space for Bukayo Saka and then Marco Correa 1v1. And that was one of the big battles of the game. Okay. That was probably maybe Kukurea was the best giver, best player on the night.
So no the best player.
Saka man is this one man. Saka was good also to an extent.
Okay.
And it goes back to the conversation about Nyamega say only taxes conversation if you want man. Then it comes down to the quality of the player. The quality of Marco Correa because Saka is an excellent player. Yeah, Pedro Neto Fioro. Into ultimate money man by numerical superiority 1v1. Now 1v1 are all more extraordinary. How then do you close down a branch FNO, Bukayo Saka and consistently? So what's your Marco Correa or some shattering run as a quason as an originally told so waiting for you to come or jumping on every time Bukayo Saka won the ball from there. I think the game was very, 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 very tactical. Narrating me, the 2 goals that were scored, and then you see what Chelsea game. Arsenal actually the first goal, and so Arsenal goal on share. It was a ball na Obia almost pulling Chelsea forward to the right and left hand side this side. Now, Rich, I want you to engage me in this one. Who is it? Martin Odegaard in here. And when you're born in this zone. And at Chelsea, almost 3 players. So you call with Freeman, Kukurea, Arteta, Romeo Lavia, any Cole Palmer. Almost you know about to come and close down on Martin Odegaard. Now, in trying to close down on Martin Odegaard, Levi stepping back into where play Arsenal for on.
Onside, yeah.
Into Bukayo Saka. Or who said Levi play it on. Into where put it to the Osha ball. Hope he said the ball will get into the space. Now, look at Gabriel Martinelli. So, if the eventual goal score, almost boom. Someone played it on. Marich, they be able to catch us say, oh, but inside 4-3-3, that's how we defend here. Who are your wingers to come back and come and help you? Now, look at the far post. I'm going to defend Malo Gustoni. Almost overloaded with 3 Arsenal players. Now, where is the support supposed to come from? Look at this guy. Yeah. Noni Madueke. Instead,
he was late.
No, he late. No, the body language. I said, oh, jogging. I said, why relax me? And that is how that ball came. Of course, wait me blame Robert Sanchez because goalkeeper there. Yes, sure. First pose very, very questionable. But it starts from Noni Madueke. His inability to come in and then come and help a branch friend.
The problem I have with him is but any chance no man
or don't fuku.
Yeah. Point blank 6. These are saves. I mean, top goalkeepers. Yeah. But you know. Yeah. But what says it all? Where the chairman, you know, when not the men Greeny. Mitrazaza goalkeeper. What the poor now? One of Bobon say. What's your bonus?
Now, even
as a question of boy
at the beginning of the game, so Martinelli had the same chance.
Yeah, Otseno.
And Otseno. Or the far post on him. You need to be forced to go there again. You need to protect the narrative.
The other games.
Chelsea goal did come from, you see, Enzo Fernandez, Betsias, Jumano without the ball. Who needs our physicality. But the other part also is that Sabone Enzo Fernandez and Sa. Idea back on throughout the game, not Chelsea team was to play the ball central. No one had Arsenal for no. Arsenal were very passive in press around this time. But one time about Enzo Fernandez and Sano, he was able to throw the ball through to a branch friend Pedro Neto, who struck home and got Chelsea the equalizer. It's much near, you know. When I have here, Baba catcher or no.
Oh, but me bomb basu.
Yeah.
Yamian Mukrin.
I see the grand scheme of things.
Yamfa Bibian 20. So me do be in mini Chelsea. But me shep matches are number book.
Yeah.
And baby at Chelsea more than Yamian Mukrini.
Chelsea are both seats.
My idea, Papa.
Arsenal.
Gonna Liverpool, Manchester, New Zealand,
yeah.
Arsenal.
Yeah.
Let's start the end of my tour. The games now catching in the
switch no games. Traditional top 6 side on any newly promoted side.
My idea.
After the international break, from January going on.
Is a league no mobile mon kasa mo tia GB. Na mo nya mo bodi team mo bodi team. No,
Chelsea can't.
James na damo ni dia mon kasa mo tia league no. Mon ka bi. Okay, but I'm coffee ya show yam bobo dia aka no so. Na yemfa nko anim. Anra Pep Guardiola say Lucy. The fourth game in the season. What is wrong?
Which I think is a combination of a lot of reasons. City team, no man, you know, at some point in time, the City team is the most oldest in the English Premier League. Some for you on first 11 now. Gunu and Beckham company, as I say, the team is very, very old. And I think that Brighton took a cue from their Bournemouth 1 year. When the last time I catch you say, Bournemouth did not respect Manchester City. They took the game to them. See, take away the fact that Rodri is out of the team. But these are two very aggressive teams. Almost pressing City very, very aggressively. Now, look at this annotation. City double pivot number some the building up ball the free you know. Brighton for them pressing on the ball. And then because City don't have a lot of energy to the space, you know, they allow Brighton to build the ball from the back. And consistently, Brighton for will do a 4v3 in the final third to consistently hold the ball and then play through Manchester City. Ball in Becca branch friend Kovacic and Sa. They will be aggressive on him, win the ball, and then 10 possession over. Share last line before City Brighton for the second goal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players versus City for 4 players, consistently forcing the issue. I think that all of the teams on match against Manchester City in the last 4 games of Malusuno have all been very, very, brave.
See, yeah. You beat a City.
Yeah, Ruben Amorim was not.
And if you are there about coming home, Pep on say, young boy be no born with it on. Are
pussy,
Massa. Oh, I can get a bench. Oh, book crucial games at Brighton. And you see, only man going to Saturday, me catch us say City bought the same thing on my ball against Bournemouth in Sporting CP on my show. We are talking about a team or the 2 goals at 2 Liverpool net. Yeah. So it tells you say a team about goal scorer minimum yet.
I'm you won't lose this season.
And the M1 when I line up and know about that young boy. Abraham can Jimmy at the team already. Who team is a team control game. Yeah. First na City control game no. And I think they won't even control game.
The idea
now
the idea from Pep and
or Jim who did do sometimes on Gandhi result.
No, but sometimes the idea from Pep and he said, well, yes, Gandhi results makes a lot of sense. But honestly, when he say you need Rodri control game of things, you know.
Into Akanji.
They say no, but Akanji is a very good ball playing player.
Young boy, oh yeah, sure, Sabah City.
No, but see,
inexperience in the Dawson.
Well,
oh, there's a team be attack City.
But
it's so simple.
But it born the next week. Walker.
Okay, on this Sporting CP. The same to on board go careers. Young boy with this. Me say I'm not the ball.
Maybe Liverpool do know. Are they not going to win the league?
Sure, they will.
But you see,
I feel a City, but a Liverpool Belgian league now.
Which is too early, come.
Oh, magic.
You see, Zando catch him at the beginning of the season. Say Liverpool Belgian league. But me catch him and say there are 2 reasons why I doubt that Liverpool can win the league. 1. The fact that Liverpool need the squad depth that I think they need to win the league. Now I'm saying this because an injury to Luis Diaz, Mohamed Salah, and any of the attackers, there's a Liverpool any will be a Sabi. You understand where I'm coming from? Yes, there's a possibility that Liverpool goes through the whole season without an injury. Adios, so make me a league, you know. But again, Liverpool for they've never controlled a game for 90 minutes. Can they always play like that throughout the season? Is it possible for that to happen? Liverpool have they not all got into the ceiling of Bono? Is there not going to be a time where they begin to falter? That's my issue. And for me, I would want to look at them, Kakra. But Rich, staying at home, beating Aston Villa by 2-0 is a mark of a bit Magic League. And you can't take it away from them. They were excellent in dispatching Villa for them. Now, Utie Arnie Slaughter. And Slaughter say, only Aston Villa for them, he realized that Villa consistently didn't want to engage. And almost Liverpool for them knew that they had to be patient. No one time for them to jump before they play through. The only 2 times Aston Villa for engaging, almost stepping out of almost press, almost shape no match and paper. The Liverpool played through them and then got the 2-0 and then they were up there. Of course, and then you will give a lot of credit to team friend in Liverpool. Look at this build up from Liverpool for them. They were showing them. And how they overloaded Aston Villa in making sure say they get the win. Which Barca for no offside.
Before I call Barca game, no, there is a coupon on Facebook sending message be I don't know say be asana tiedi about say Pep said he wanted to play Akanji, but he said he wasn't feeling his legs. Okay, if sana tiedi are fine. And me Pep dibim. Say now advantage say or problem there but
me problem is not in the personnel of the centre backs. Me that's not my problem.
No, me boy no too young.
See,
inexperienced
City were overrun in the middle of the park. No matter centre back or home, some of these balls you can't do anything about it. Look at the second goal, Mr. City. What would the centre back do? What do you mean, BBR? And
Yanko La Liga nimna
Madrid chef 4-0. And then Vinicius Junior party. Very, very good party from Vinicius Junior. And Rich, Madrid for no FAC problems. But when they are in the mood and they want to score, they will score. Carlo Ancelotti catch him before the game said, we're finding the solution to it. Meaning, say solution here against Osasuna they are. I think say if a solution, I want to see it being more consistent. But on the day against Osasuna, putting 4 goals past them at the Santiago Bernabeu was good. I think say the only blemish for Madrid for they say, oh my, another ACL being Eda Militao after Carvajal, after Kepa, Freddy say Thibaut Courtois, and a branch of friend Eda Militao, another ACL for team friend FC Real Madrid, and that's something that they will never be excited about. But definitely getting 3 points and closing on FC Barcelona when team Yanko share Real Sociedad was good enough. Gofoni as a team, Lamine Yamal team. Hansi Flick say he wanted to play Lamine, but they also talked about it. Say, I say, I'm manage boy no, or a young player. They went into the game playing Fermin Lopez rather instead of a bunch of friend Lamine Yamal. Now the bone of contention, even before our outside conversation, is a rich. So say that for the ball, a more behind this conversation. They were good. They were very, very aggressive. Takufisa Kubomo, Martin Ibanez will be Mendy. They were excellent in pressing and counter-pressing Barcelona for. Barca always want to have the ball and dictate the pace of the game. Sociedad, being coached by Kike Sessien, decided not to sit up for Barca. Of course, the former Barca manager, knowing exactly what Barca can do, they pressed the hell out of Barcelona for pushing them to make mistakes and then scoring some goal. But Barca for have a legitimate concern. Hey, now I mean this semi-automated VAR beats my mistake, say that. Yeah, it was a mistake, Rich.
How?
Because she boot no. So we should imagine that tactical bonds this year. Boot na a offside position. And Lewandowski boot. And so say that's different than the boot na F. Or only boots na Lewandowski.
And no moment na machine capture.
And machine capture. It I don't know say almost a color coding of jerseys. Because it's a Porsche black. Aquano boots now saying a black. So I don't know the whole system. I don't know how the system works. But I don't know the system here.
And that's born no more day born.
Yeah.
Born say white.
No, any born. Who say a semi-automated VAR? It's players me no. How you know say way away na make one say maybe they do color coding. It will just see a version.
They coding.
So okay, Barca for instance, who say body be say black air ahead of nothing when they defended there, then offside, then offside. So I don't know if they did color coding. But this boot there, I want to say on the actual. It's ocean close there. Say Pauli Zumima, Lewandowski na winning. Lewandowski na winning. And a knife on only 91 way actually. As on your offside, and you could clearly tell say when you're offside that, and you're offside. And Barca for have been hard done. I was to say that and now. The San Sebastian, they were hard done. We almost day and no much with me now. Come Pedro crowd there. Now, the funny thing is that Rich Saturday, no, all today, my boys thinking now. Near a came who pay a Barca game, no, because of that offside we are managing, you know. You can't do anything about it. And then in the Spanish La Liga, still Barca on top, but on number of points, you know, and I'm Madrid Airbum Kakaka, still 6 points. Barca 33, Madrid 27, Atletico Madrid 26, Villarreal 24, Sasuna 21, El Horum and Barca we hope say after international break, Romania Lamine Yamal back and then they can go on. There was another classic in the Italian Serie A between Internazionale Milan and the team your friend SSC Napoli. An excellent goal from a branch your friend Hakan Çalhanoğlu after Scott McTominay and the opener for team your friend Napoli. Richard Juma Antonio Conte, Scott McTominay, you know. And then you who be that? Ole Gunnar Solskjaer the new be Manchester United. ɔkɔ Scotland national team ɔmo de ne yɛ bi sɛ ɔsan so de Billy go mo ɔtena Fiifi ɔnom na Billy yɛ control ball on Fiifi ɔnom Napoli are playing very well but as a box crasher and now Arteta friend Scott McTominay he got the first goal for team friend in Napoli then that brilliant thunderbolt from Arteta friend Hakan Calhanoglu making it 1-1 late hour in the game and Arteta friend Calhanoglu MSA penalty Emma give me any 1-1 so in the Italian Serie A so Napoli had a show with 26 points Inter, Atalanta, and Fiorentina also with 25 points. So throughout Europe, here come international break, but a lot of drama over the weekend.
Okay, Emmanuel Usufajo, Edifi Germany. Abraham say things start to fall apart when the center cannot hold. The era of Man City dominance is gradually coming to an end. The rise of Manchester United glory is in progress.